Good morning. I do a little video, short little video, since it's so nice outside. I'm having my second cup of coffee while my dog is racing around the yard. She's off leash now, trusting that she has learned the invisible fence. She's been very, very good so far. She has stayed away from the chickens. She stayed away from any place where the fence isn't. She thinks the fence is, so hopefully she won't test that. But anyway, I'm having my second cup of coffee, and then we'll take a little walk around the front garden. It's all cleaned out as of last year, and they haven't mulched yet, but I have things coming up. Pretty flowers already. Well, welcome to my garden. I hope this records on top of my video. It's my hosta plants and forget-me-nots. I forget the name of this plant right here. It starts with an L and gets pink flowers on it, but I don't remember the name. There's Penny looking around for chipmunks. Here's my bleeding heart bushes. My holly bushes are in bloom, and they have yellow flowers on. You can't really see them, but it smells wonderful. Some more forget-me-nots, and that was a daffodil that's done. That little thing right there, that thing sticking up, that's my well. In this triangle garden outside, there's plants, but they haven't started to do anything yet. This is my last hydrangea plant, and if you look down in the middle there is stuff coming up, so hopefully I should try to cut some of that top off, I guess. These are tiger lilies that'll bloom all summer. That poor little rose bush back in the corner there, I'm not so sure it has survived. I have to go look at it closely. Not much left. No herbs yet in my herb garden. Not sure what this bush is right here. That's echinacea, or the purple coneflower. They're doing well, and those will be real pretty this summer. That middle garden out there is just sort of a wildlife habitat. And back on the side of the house, my storm cellar doors aren't doing very well there. I need to call him back to fix that. They were just made less than 2 years ago. This ivy climbing up the chimney is where all the birds live. They're all sparrows, but there's 1 million birds in there. And this is a really old lilac bush, the purple kind. It smells wonderful. I wish you could smell this. It blooms so high now that I can hardly get to the blooms to make a bouquet. But I do have another blue lilac someplace on the other side of my house. I'm going to try to bring in a bouquet today. That pink thing is one of the dog's stuffies. There she goes. my ferns. This ground, on the ground there, they were in bloom last week, but these are all wild violets. These are ostrich ferns, so they get real big, real high, like a forest. And I did fill my bird bath yesterday. My swing is still in good condition. The kids were swinging on it on the birthday party day. Out there is the golf course. Here she comes again. Hunting, hunting. Except she doesn't know when to stop. She gets so hot. And it's not even real warm today. I mean, it's warm, but it's not hot like yesterday. I keep water for her, of course, on the porch. I hope you enjoyed that little teensy walk around the garden. There's not much there yet. I need to go buy some perennials, a few perennials, and a lot of annuals to give me some color this year. They're on sale right now at a place we call Mark's. It's a store that has everything, but they always have, at this time of year, they have the cheapest garden plants. So I need to go up there. Of course, that involves leaving Penny in her crate because she can't go in there. Anyway, I'm going to finish my second cup of coffee here. I'm enjoying all the bird sounds out here. Unfortunately, I think mostly the trucks across the street are drowning out on this video, are drowning out the bird sounds. I can hear them really well, but they're doing something back where the horses are. There's lots of trucks going back and forth and a big digger thing yesterday, and I think maybe they're building some paddocks back there, getting the ground ready for some paddocks or bigger paddocks, whatever. Maybe putting some fencing in, I'm not sure. It's back by the barn. The barn is way in the trees. You can't really see the barn at all, but they're doing something, I think, for the horses. So I'm going to take my dog in for a while, see if she'll quiet down, lay down for a while. Yesterday I was kind of worried about her. She ran like crazy. It was hot and she had a hard time cooling off. I didn't hose her off outside. She hates the hose for some reason. So I just wet some towels and put on her, on a dog. It's sort of the same as on a horse to cool them down. It's around wherever the blood vessels are exposed so that you can see them. It cools down the blood. So it's around the neck, under the arms, just like a person, back on their belly and their under their back legs. Yeah, so I did that for a while and she cooled down. But it's hard to get her to lay down, especially if she's outside. Right now I've put her on her lead, her rope out here, so she can't run really fast. I think it's a cooler day though, or there's a breeze. There's a bigger breeze today than yesterday. It's just gorgeous outside. So I may add on to this in the house. I want to tell you about the sales that I've put on for my eBay. Okay, back in the house. I I got my dog to come in and she's resting on the couch, so I'm over here on the chair. There's so much to do in this house. As you can see, I still have poinsettias in my flower thing here. I need to change that out to some spring and summer flowers. But I never have time to do that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I wanted to tell you about the sales. I put on those sales that I was talking about yesterday onto eBay. I put all my clearance items, of which there were 604. There's 604 items in my clearance section of my store, all 40% off. So far, I haven't sold one thing. I don't know what else to do. I also put the rest of my store on 10, maybe 15%. I did get a couple sales last night, but nothing like I expected. I really expected to make a whole bunch of sales with the 40% off. Maybe it has to be on longer for people to see it. I did put some things, notes on Facebook that I was having this sale. I think I put it on twice. I'll put it on again today with a link to my store and a link to the clearance section. So I'm going to do that today. I have to finish listing today. I only have like, I think, 4 drafts on, so I have to finish putting some drafts on to list for today. And then I'm pretty much out of things except miscellaneous items. I'm down to miscellaneous items that I got in those boxes. Like, remember, I got some packaged things and some little new with tags, lace panties and stuff like that I've left to the end. There's also 2 pieces of clothing upstairs that really need to be modeled. They need somebody with arms to show these off right. So I don't know if it takes such a lot of doing with my camera and everything for me to model these things and be able to click on the camera, click on and off the shutter button. I don't even know where my automatic clicker is. So I'd have to find that. There's so many things else I have to do before tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to spend the whole day at my daughter's house. We're going to try to get her organized. I doubt very much if she'll let me video that. I may take a before and after picture. Hopefully there's a big difference. Yeah, she's getting very depressed. She needs to get organized. And if we have time, I would like to get her started on Poshmark. At least get her account set up, show her how to do it, list a couple things. It's so easy compared to eBay. She shouldn't have any problem. And also she wants me to go to her barn, which is very close to her house. It's only like 7 minutes away from her house, because there was a new foal born in her barn. It's about, I don't even know if it's a week old yet. And I'd like to see the little baby before it gets any older. Also, we have the problem of Penny the dog. I will take Penny with me because I'm going to be gone much too long for her to be in the crate. So I'll take her to my daughter's house. That shouldn't be a problem. But I'm not sure if they allow dogs on a leash to go into this barn or not. I'll have Michelle ask her today. So that's what's going on tomorrow. Today I just have to finish listing for today, figure out how to take pictures of those couple things, clothing items I have upstairs, and I really have to clean up my kitchen. Usually at night I like to have my kitchen completely cleaned up, no dishes in the sink and everything, but last night I didn't do that. So I have a sink full of dishes that have to go into the dishwasher. Before I can do that, I have to unload the dishwasher. You know how that goes. So I hope I can get this video edited and put on today. This is why I do live videos. It takes much more time to edit videos than to make videos. So I will see you on Sunday for sure for a What Sold video, and we'll see how the week is going by then. See you then. Bye.